Hi, I'm here today to talk to you about Scott's Liquid Gold and why I recommend its purchase. So I'm going to start out with just a little bit about what they do. So Scott's Liquid Gold is a manufacturer and distributor of Scott's Liquid Gold wood cleaner products as well as a skin cream product, and they do distribution for two other companies. So this is just the sales breakdown based on 2014 results. So this is the distribution for other companies. This is sales from Scott's Liquid Gold, and this is sales from their skin cream products. But what makes Scott's Liquid Gold a good investment, I think, are three main reasons. One, it's very secure. Two, is that it's growing sales and profits. And then lastly, it's very undervalued at the current prices. So I'll start with why it's a secure investment. So this is their balance sheet based on 2014 results. So all this in blue is their assets. All this here in green around that is their current assets, and this here in orange is their total liabilities. So this is their assets and liabilities combined. So what makes this secure is that they have a lot of assets compared to their liabilities, as you can see here, which means that they can pay off any obligations that come up without eating into shareholder value. Additionally, the green ring here, the current assets, is almost all of their assets, which means that they can quickly withdraw cash if they need to at a pinch without needing to sell assets or do other things to meet their obligations. So what this does for shareholders is that it keeps the company from drawing out of core assets that are used for production, and they can just use cash to pay down obligations instead, and it maintains the share price that way. Also, it's growing. So this is their sales from the past 2 years. So you can see here sales have increased pretty substantially, around 26%. But in the same time, profits, this green bar here, has grown from around 640,000 to around 2.4 million. So a 26% growth in revenue produced 225% growth in profits. So what this means is that as they keep adding sales, as they've been showing in their past results, more and more of that money will be added onto their profits and increase the value that shareholders receive from those profits. So ultimately, bringing more return to shareholders. The last thing is, I think, the most important, because the first two only matter insofar as you can buy, insofar as you can get them at a fair price and a reasonable price. So Scott's Liquid Gold is very cheap at its current price. So it's trading at around a 5.5 price to earnings ratio. So what that actually means is that it would take 5.5 years of current earnings based on 2014 results for you to basically double your investment based on or from company profits. So you buy a share for $1, and it would take around 5.5 years for you to get $1 in return from company profits. And to put that into perspective just a little bit, a comparable company, Procter & Gamble, trades at around 24 times price to earnings ratio. So this means, as opposed to 5.5 years, it would take 24 years for you to get your initial investment back in company profits. So there's a vast discrepancy between those, and they're similar companies. So if you were to give Scott's Liquid Gold maybe like a conservative 10 price to earnings ratio, and right now they're trading at $1, that would put them at a share price of $1.80. So an 80% upside within, I'd say, the time frame of a year or maybe 2 years, as they're also growing profits, which is not factored into their price to earnings ratio currently. So it's for these three reasons mostly that I recommend purchasing Scott's Liquid Gold: that it's a secure investment based on its balance sheet and ratio of assets to liabilities, that it's growing, and as those sales grow, it's disproportionately being added onto profits, and that it's very cheap at the current prices, and it's growing, which is a rare combination that should be very profitable for investors. So thank you for watching.